a coin toss, and it's presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. And he hauls it in.
Man, that is a great call and a big gain, especially on an early down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 35-yard line. First down. Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Wide. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line. There's a strike complete. He's brought down in the open field.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 47. And he's taken down around the 32-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
Caught out in the open. And they make the stop at the 23-yard line. Here's the 8th play of the series.
That brings him 2nd and 9.
They'll bring him down at the 27.
Really nice play by the defensive lineman. I like this guy's size and instincts.
From the 27-yard line. 3rd down. And down he goes around the 14-yard line. Here's play number 10 on the drive. Tackle made around the 18-yard line.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 14.
From the 18-yard line. 2nd down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Fires quick. Tipped.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
This is the 12th play of this drive. And he's hit immediately.
It was a well-designed and executed pattern, but on 3rd down and forever, it just wasn't enough.
They're going to go for the easy 3 here. Indiana is looking to go up by 3. Kicks up, and it splits the uprights.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Trojans know that they can give this guy the ball, Kirk, 25, 30 times a game, and that's great. And if it's working, that's perfect. But also, as a defensive team, you look at him and you go, we worry about him too much. We could get burned somewhere else.
Well, the defensive coaches told us this week the first thing that they have to do is stop this running game. And when you're convinced that you have to stop the running game, you leave your defensive backs, especially your corners, isolated one-on-one in coverage. And if they're smart, they'll try to take advantage of that and try to make some big plays in the passing game, maybe early, and then go back to old reliable, and that's running the football.
First and 10, ball on the 39. And he's tackled at the 41.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
And they get nice yardage on that run. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Throws it to the halfback on the screen. Scooped up by the offense. Surratt is back to receive. He really got a hold of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Well, the defense held them to 3 on their last possession. Pitching a shutout on this drive would be even better. Indiana is up by 3. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at about the 35. So the pass is complete for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
It's the protection up front that allowed this play to happen. The line controlled the rush, and it gave the quarterback an opportunity to deliver a very nice throw.
And I think it was the quick throw by the quarterback that fouled up the defense on that one. Throw's complete, and he stopped immediately.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Quick strike to the receiver, and he's hit before he can go anywhere.
First down.
They go to the ground game. Excellent open field tackle.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on their own 48. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Fires complete over the middle. Tackle around the 47-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Indiana is up a field goal. Runs right for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Scrambling around. He scrambles and picks up 5. It's the 9th play of the drive. Caught with room to work. He's out of bounds at the 22.
First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Decent run here, right side. And he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6.
That brings up second and 5.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. They come out in an empty backfield. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Passes it to the middle of the field, and they got to him before he could get back to the line. Indiana holds a field goal lead. The kick is up, and the field goal is good. Evans is lined up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
That's a great tackle at the 28.
That'll make it second and 7.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down. Jordan takes it right side. He fights forward to about the 29.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Here's a receiver screen. Falls incomplete. Excellent series by this defense, forcing them to go 3 and out.
And the offense really struggled on this drive. They're going to have to pick it up if they want to move the ball on these guys.
Surratt back to return it. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He gets out to about the 38-yard line.
Indiana's a team that was supposed to roll over and play dead in this football game, and they're not doing that.
I think what we've seen so far is some good execution, but just more of an attitude. They have shown up to play in this game with a confidence and a belief in one another that they're going to pull off an upset today.
The quarterback leads his squad back out. They got 3 on their last possession. And they'll get him in the backfield.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 2nd down. Indiana with a 6-point lead. Now he's scrambling. Somebody hit the upset alert button because this one looks like it just might be heading in that direction. 6-0, Indiana. Set to resume action here in the second quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. He's going left. The senior makes the catch. He's taken down at the 41-yard line.
First down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Slings it out, and it gets tipped. Well defended that time.
You're right. Great job here by the defender playing the ball, keeping his balance, and getting in the way of that pass.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Fires out to his receiver. He's pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That brings us 4th and 7.
Indiana up 6. It's up. And it sails right on him. No good.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way.
The delay gave the back some room to run, and he was able to pick up about 9 yards. Short yardage situation here. 2nd down and 1. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's good here. That makes it 1st and
10. Makes it out to about the 36. He caught some key blocks and was able to turn it into a 10-yard gain. So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the 1st down. Caught, open field, and he's taken down at the 22-yard line. They'll run it. Runs it left for a decent gain.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 18-yard line. 2nd down. Gets to about the 17-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Looks to the end zone. And he came down with it. What a catch. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
And the secondary didn't quite seem alert enough to defend that pass. Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. And he adds the extra point.
A 7-play, 62-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
So our score, 7-6. USC to kick. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
He throws left.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
He's down at the 30-yard line. 3rd down.
Check nine. You don't want none. Get up the ball.
They'll bring him down around the 38-yard line.
Number 10 makes the tackle at the 38-yard line. 1st down.
From their own 38-yard line. First down. He might have a chance. And they push him out at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st down.
Mike 13. He's scared. Sam. Mike 50.
Very clutch tackle there because this kid had some space.
This is a great pitch and catch combination, and they hook up here for a big-time game.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's 1st down and 10.
Let's go, defense.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. He's scrambling. They bring the quarterback down.
Brad, not only do they give up a sack here, but their quarterback just got hit and hit hard. If I'm an offensive coordinator, or especially an offensive line coach, I'm getting a hold of my offensive line, making sure these guys are on the same page, and they've got to take more pride in taking care of their quarterback than that play right there.
Second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. And they make the stop at the 20.
Gain of 3 on the play. That brings us 3rd and 12.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Gets it. He's in space. Out of bounds. Right around the 16-yard line. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit here. Indiana can take the lead here with this field goal. Kicks away. And they tack on 3 points. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
And he's tackled around the 24-yard line.
That is a loss of 1 yard. 2nd and 11.
From their own 24-yard line. It's 2nd down. Tackle made around the 32-yard line.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Lets it fly. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. from the 47-yard line. It's first down. Steps out of bounds around the 44-yard line. Marks takes the give. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
This linebacker's had a couple years of experience, and he's really solidified himself as a reliable tackler, as you can see from that last stop.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Tailback with a catch, and up for the first. And down he goes, right around the 28-yard line. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Brought down right around the 12-yard line. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Got his receiver, but it's knocked out.
Now, the quarterback has to be careful here not to leave his receiver so vulnerable like that. He took a licking right there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Tackle at the 11-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. Throws complete, and he stopped immediately. It's 4th down. This isn't much more than an extra point. USC is trying to take the lead here. Kicks up, and it is good.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
They line up to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
He's on the run. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. He scrambled, but he didn't get much.
Brad, this defense reacts too quickly for a scramble like that to work. He needs to spread them out a little bit more to try to create more room to run.
He's going to go for the home run.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. He's taken down at the 31. A 3-yard gain on the old screen pass. The Trojans taking their first time out of the half. Branch back deep to return. He gets out to about the 35-yard line.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
USC up a point. He lets it go. That's incomplete.
That was a tough catch to make. He was close to dragging his feet, but he just couldn't stay in bounds.
So the referee is going to take a look at several angles. Now remember, he's seeing the same thing we are, and he needs indisputable video evidence to overturn the call. So after review, they decide that this call should be reversed. Catches it, and that's all. Robinson gains 6 yards with a short completion. So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He unloads it. Can't hang on. Incomplete.
Jordan, the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10.
Brought down in the open field. The Trojans are going to call their second timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Strike to his receiver, no good.
That makes it second and 10.
Quick throw, incomplete. Wanted his receiver.
Number 24 was the intended receiver on the play.
Third down now. They need to get it to the 17.
4 down. Mike 10.
USC is up 1.
Let's go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
He steps out at about the 23-yard line. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
The kick is up, and he's got it. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Zips it to the back. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Second and 12.
From their own 23-yard line, it's second down. He tackles him for a loss. We've played a half of football here. USC's up by 4.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollock here, completely locked in on that first half. Defense has been dominant in this game. Yards very hard to come by. But David, as we get deeper and deeper into this game, the natural assumption is that the pressure goes to the offense to do something.
Yeah.
How much pressure is on the defense not to make that catastrophic mistake?
Well, that's the conundrum you get it. I mean, it makes it exceptionally tough because you want to play perfect and you want to get them to punt every single time, but it's not the way it works. And it's those big plays that you usually see that kill the defenses and break their backs. And you can hold them great, Reese, on first down, second down, it's third and long. You're in a perfect situation. You give up that one play for 80, and it changes the whole complexion of the game. So I think you got to have a little bit of both. It can't just be great defense the whole time. Usually the teams that play great defense can keep you in it, but only for so long. At some point, that offense has to get something going.
That's going to do it for David and me here in the studio. Time to get you back to the game. Brad and Kirk ready to take you home in the second half.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
So they're just about set to get the game going again.
USC is up by 4. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 43. Hands it off. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
USC's coaching staff will go out tonight, and I think the offensive coordinator should buy the defensive coordinator his meal.
Well, the defense has been great. There's no doubt about it. But I just think that the offense that they're facing, they've just been so conservative, so predictable. It's made it very easy for this defense to have a dominant game.
Quick pass, and he's taken down at about the 29-yard line.
That's a gain of 4 on one play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 29. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to score. They'll bring him down at the 24.
And for Williams, that's another catch, and that puts him at 100 yards for the game.
Well, they continue to put the football in his hands, and he continues to make plays for them. This guy right now clearly is the go-to guy for this offense.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And he is drilled at the 15. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. And they make the stop at the 11.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
And he tackles him hard at the 8.
Gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
They're at the 8. 2nd down. Tackled for a loss.
Anytime a running back gets one-on-one with a safety, I think that running back has the confidence in his own athletic ability to be able to make that safety miss and get upfield for some yards. That time, the safety just dominated him, made a great tackle in the backfield for a short loss.
Here's the 8th play of the series. He guns it right side. This should be an easy field goal. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. It's up, and the field goal is good.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Indiana is ready to kick it away. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive, and until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
Fires out quickly to the tailback. Good tackle there in space. From their own 28-yard line. Second down. USC holds an 8-point advantage. And a quick throw.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
Moss sets up the play action. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line, first down. Caught, and he's hit immediately. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Here we go.
Handoff inside. Gets out to around the 35. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Tackle made around the 33-yard line.
Marks the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 8.
Like 10. Like 10.
And down he goes at the 33.
That makes it 37.
This is the 8th play of this drive. USC up by 8. Got it, but he's going to lose yards here. Drop back a yard.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
They'll call on the field goal unit. USC can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. It has the distance, and he just drilled it from long range. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line. Tackle around the 34-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. Third down.
Nice run there.
With third down and medium, you'd think the defense would have a chance here to get really aggressive and to be able to stop the offense. I don't know, maybe they were anticipating a pass there, but they've got to do a better job of defending the run, especially on third downs.
He's tackled around the 39-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ball on the 39. 5 wide.
Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Lateral's back, and he's got space. He's taken down at about the 43-yard line. So the ground game picks up another first down.
Well, this really works on a defense's psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
Brought down at the 44-yard line.
You know, as a running back, you've got to get upfield north and south. That time, he just seemed to wait and kind of delay his reaction and just got to be able to make a read, get upfield as quickly as possible. In college football, and especially up in the NFL, the more you're dancing around waiting for a big play, the more time you're giving an athletic defense a chance to come and make a play in the backfield against you, and that's what happened there.
He dives, and he'll be marked down. This is the 9th play of this drive. And he's level at the 30.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 30-yard line, it's second down.
Here's a handoff, left side. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
I think a corner loves to have a chance to come up and make a play in the run game. So often they get labeled as just great athletes, and they just want to be involved in the passing game and being able to defend the receiver. Here, you see an attitude from this corner as he comes up, reads the play, and makes the play in the backfield.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. And he's hit before he could go anywhere.
Well, they're living on the edge here a little bit, but, you know, they're converting when they have to.
First down.
And this is the 12th play of the drive.
I got you, punk. Mike 13, Mike 13.
The 10. Very good tackle in space.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want
That's a
nothing.
gain of
They don't want
1
nothing.
yard. That makes it 2nd.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Now he tries to buy some time. Dives for extra yardage.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
And here's the 14th play of the drive.
Hey, long game for you. Mike 13, Mike 13.
Touchdown, Indiana.
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a 14-play, 76-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. The score now, 23-19. Evans has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Hoosiers have really surprised everybody in this football game.
They have not been intimidated at all, which is great to see. The attitude and effort of this team's put them in a position where they got a shot to win this game here in the second half.
We're about set to start things up again.
USC is up 4. So he calls his own number and gets about 6 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Mike 10, Mike 10. Larry. Here we go. Watch 7. Ready.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. So at the end of 3, the Trojans in front, 23-19. Welcome back to the action. 4th quarter. This one will decide it. Tight ball game through 3.
10's the mic. 10's the mic. Ready. Bring it on.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, especially when the defense starts to get pressure. You've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
He fights forward to about the 39.
That's a three-on play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line. Fires out to his receiver, and he's taken down right around the 48-yard line. USC holds a 4-point lead. Got a man, watch out here. They'll bring him down at about the 39-yard line. From the 39-yard line. 1st down. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. They'll work the left side, and they'll get him in the backfield.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 29. They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Let's go. Bring it on.
Fires it out. He's at the 30, and they make the stop at the 27-yard line. And this is the 10th play of the drive. And he's stopped behind the line. They don't get back to the line of scrimmage there on the option keeper, a loss of 1.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
From the 28-yard line, it's 2nd down. Gives it left side. Tackled after a decent pickup. We're at the 12th play of the drive. USC is up by 4. And he's tackled at the 12.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Ball on the 12. Throws falling back and finds his man. Tackle made right around the 4-yard line. This is the 14th play of this drive. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
It's a great call here inside the 5-yard line. Defense took away the quarterback, a great read, and the tailback ends up in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop him this time. He makes it to the 25-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line. 2nd down.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
No biggie on the play. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Complete pass and hit hard as he came down with it.
That brings us 4th and 7.
Everybody up close. It looks like they're coming after this kick. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop.
Quick out to his receiver. And down he goes around the 48-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Gets to around the 42. Tackle at the 39.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7.
Ball on the 39-yard line. Steps out of bounds right around the 36-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Come on, D! Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Ready!
Up the middle for a nice gain.
From the 29-yard line, it's 1st down. Little handoff, and he hits him hard at the 29.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Runs it right. Nice pickup.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. He's tackled around the 16-yard line.
That was a good reaction to the blitzing linebacker. That's what you like to see out of a young quarterback. He just has to ignore the pressure and get the ball out of there on time.
He makes it to the 15-yard line. Marks picks up a yard on the play. Here's play number 10 on the drive. Indiana will have one timeout remaining. Go into the end zone. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. Big-time touchdown, and that should do it. They're going to take a look at this to determine if it was really a touchdown.
And they didn't waste any time going to the booth to review this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the call on the field stands. Just under 2 to go in the game. And he converts the extra point. A 10-play, 60-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive. He passes it. Intercepted. That's a great tackle at the 44. And that was just an outstanding pick.
Great play by the defender to high point the ball, but the quarterback wasn't in rhythm on the throw.
From the 44-yard line. First down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He gets out to about the 42-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Wide 80! Wide 80!
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Good job by the defense to overpower the offensive line and drop the back for a loss.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. He'll get the call again, and he tackles him hard at the 41. And they're coming after this punter. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, USC 37, Indiana 19. That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.